friends, family, faculty, staff, alumni, and the resilient class of 2020. My name is Lore'al Avery, and much like the rest of the graduates present, I was expecting to actually walk across the stage in May. But that would have been far too easy for life to just give us what we planned for. I mean, we ordered our caps and gowns for this day, we booked our pictures, we even scheduled hair, nail, and lash appointments for this day. But were we really convinced that life is just gonna go as planned? However, much like the lesson that life has taught us for our commencement day, it is the same that I plan to reflect on in regards to many of our collegiate journeys, and it applies to everyday life. And that is, delay does not mean denial. Oftentimes, we make plans simply going from A to B. But in between, we have to be taken through a series of tests and opportunities to develop us and equip our character to handle where we want to go. While the journey doesn't ever seem to look how we expected or planned, the results are always better than we could have predicted. We just have to learn to trust the process and enjoy the journey. Even though some of us may have failed a couple classes, had to leave and then come back, it didn't stop us. And no matter how long it took, we made it to this graduation stage in our life because we didn't quit, and we understood that even though the graduation date has been delayed, it was never denied. While a lot of hard work, sweat, and tears went into us getting to this point today, I believe that it is important that we not only celebrate ourselves, but the faculty, staff, mentors, opportunities, and campus that provide us with the tools necessary to get to this point. So, to the Math Assistance Center for giving us the answers, and for the BEPCO Learning Centers for making us figure them out on our own, for the Student Support Services for reminding us that we can do anything we put our mind to, and for the Writing Center for reminding us to not start sentences off with "and," we thank you. To Paul's Pantry, Office of Student Advocacy, CAPS, and Shuttle Services for providing us with the basics that we need to progress through college, we thank you. To all of the faculty, staff, and mentors for your patience, transparency, motivation, and for being a safe place for students, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate it and thank you. Just how we have to persevere and push through those things that seemed impossible, and even utilize our resources to get to this graduation stage, so must you encourage those around you to persevere and push through to make it to that graduation stage in their life. So, I challenge you all today to not just stop at this graduation stage, but to keep going. Identify where you want to be, locate where you currently are, and plot the route. Come up with a plan, and don't stop until you arrive at your next graduation stage. Like this journey, sometimes you need to change the plan, but never change the goal. Just like a slingshot, you have to be pulled back. The further it is pulled back, and the greater force it is pulled back with, once released, it'll be able to travel faster and further. We're going to equate the drawback to those setbacks that you face. So this represents those financial burdens, failed classes, closed doors. Overall, this is what it looks like when the journey is taking longer than expected. But be encouraged, because this is where the opportunities prepare you for where it is that you're going. By viewing the setbacks as opportunities for you to further be developed, understanding that the more you get pulled back, the further you're going to travel, at the right time, you'll be launched and propelled into your destiny. This is when everything we went through makes sense and the results are better than we could have predicted. Graduates, I'm sure many of us felt like quitting, experienced feelings of failure, or had thoughts that this day would never come to pass. But because we pressed on and believed that the end goal was still possible, we're here today, not as just college graduates, but as scholarship recipients, community service advocates, student leaders, and overcomers. I believe that everything we went through prepared us for this moment to make it to this stage in our life, to remind us that impossible is nothing, know that things don't happen to you, but they happen for you, grow through what it is that you go through, and that delay does not mean denial. Class of 2020, never forget how great you are. Rest assured that this is just the beginning, and no matter what it looks like, the best is yet to come. Congratulations, you made it.